Good evening. So we've come to the 10-month status of this Nano-Reef tank and this upgrade project. And I'd like to start with saying that I think it's been a good month for this tank. And the status on the coral growth has been quite favorable. Both the SPS and the LPS, they have been doing well. On the downside, you can see clearly on the movie or the video that I am suffering from green hair algae, and we already saw previous month that these hair algae, they were on the rise in the tank, and I haven't been trimming or pruning anything, or I've just let them grow as they like and try to deal with it in a natural way by introducing some more hermit crabs to graze off the algae. In reality, it's been both green hair algae and brown hair algae, and what we're looking at now is that most of the brown, they're gone, and I keep the green parts. But it is slowly coming back, slowly getting away, so we're on the good side. If we compare to 1 month ago, actually there is another quite clear, or two possibly quite clear changes in the tank. And the first one is, if you see on the bottom glass, there are no longer any green algae on that glass. It was more visible last month. And then actually also that we're starting to see some calcareous algae growing on the black side over the sump area, and also on the glass on the bottom. So we have less algae on the glass and instead calcareous and green hair algae. I'll show you some of the values which I'm running the tank for the last month. The values has been quite stable for the most part. Calcium in the high 440s, 450s. Salinity at stable 35, and then carbonate hardness or the alkalinity on somewhere 8.3 to 9.3 during the complete month. Magnesium at 1350 to 1380, and then phosphates at 0.06 to 0.05. And the parameter that's been varying was that I had a dip at the beginning of the month where I zeroed out nitrates, and I think this can be one of the reasons why the hair algae turned up. But I have been slowly pushing up the nitrates up to 4 ppm nitrates. Initially I was dosing nitrate to the tank to get it off 0, because I don't want to be at 0. But now lately actually I stopped dosing nitrates, and instead I do supplemental feeding with frozen mysis shrimps. And actually one thing when moving from the pellets to dry food, moving from the dry food pellets to frozen mysis, actually I do see quite a dramatic change on the LPS. They start feeding and growing a lot better. So probably when I am dissolving the mysis, the frozen mysis in the tank, the LPS, they're picking up amino acids and all the nutrients from the water. So that is good. But on the nitrate side, we're definitely on the higher side now, so I will need to monitor it for the coming month. Okay, As you also can see, I replaced the Montipora. I moved it from one tank from this tank to another tank, and then I replaced it with a trumpet coral once more. So I do think a few months back when I had a trumpet coral not doing too well in this tank, I think that was due to not keeping a stable alkalinity and also keeping way too low nutrients level. Final thing is on the maintenance side. Actually, now that I've been focusing on parameters instead of frequent water changes for my maintenance schedule, I actually reduced my maintenance interval to only replacing the water every second week, and instead every second week when I'm not replacing the water, I do take my values or parameters of the tank to see if I need to do any adjustments. And why I did this change was that I realized that by doing these excessive water changes that I've been doing, it actually kept my nutrients level too low. Last month I was starting extremely close to zero on both phosphates and nitrates, and on top of that, with the old maintenance schedule, I wasn't able to keep good parameters for the tank. So I think this way it's a lot better, and I do invest approximately the same amount of time, a little bit more, because it takes more time to actually do the parameter check than it is to do the water change. But the tank is doing better. It's growing a lot faster as well. Okay, now moving forward, I'll keep track of my nitrates and also keep a close monitor on continued recess of the green hair algae, and possibly looking at introducing some more LPS corals. I do think I figured out why some of them were not doing good 4 or 5 months back. And with that said, I thank you for your attention, wish you a pleasant evening, and stay tuned. See you next episode. Bye bye.